Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. It's Friday, it's time for another secret, and today we're heading on over to Westfall and the Dead Mine Dungeon, because there is something very special inside of this. Even though a lot of people know about it, if you don't, prepare to have your mind blown. Now literally, as soon as you enter the instance, you'll need to jump onto this pipe here. Now the ground area here is just slightly raised up, so you can use that as a running jump to get onto the top, like so. Once there, move yourself as close to the edge of the pipe as humanly possible. Now you need two major things for this dungeon. You need an item that's going to make you grow in size, and you also need to have goblin gliders. So I'm going to drink my horn, ladies, that's going to make me get much bigger, and you can see that my head is now popping out of the top of the instance.
That's good.
From here, all you need to do is simply log out of the game. No Alt F4ing, nothing like that. Just log out of the game and then log back in. Upon returning, you'll be able to just jump up slightly onto this ledge that I'm on here. If you do it a little bit too hard and fly over the edge, immediately click your goblin glider.
There it is, boys.
This way, at least you can position yourself exactly where you want to go. Take a leap of faith, jump off the edge, click your goblin glider, and then head towards this area here. Now, don't panic about what I'm going to land on. This is actually water. So when I've landed in here, and yes, you can move yourself a lot closer to this rock, because that's where we're going to head to. Just swim on over. It's going to take a little bit of time, so I'm going to scooch the footage a little further forward.
Can't use gliders in dungeons anymore.
It's all about getting your bearings, and one of the good things is you can actually mount up. So get on to whatever mount you want to get, and then just leap over here, because that's another water area. You could get trapped if you don't. And this is where you need to head to. But it is quite far off in the distance. So don't get discouraged. Head on over, and within a minute or two, you'll finally get to your destination. But I'm going to kick the footage in just as I'm starting to get towards the area, because you can see in the distance some very intriguing objects are beginning to appear. Number one, down there on the right-hand side, you see that very kind of pinkish, purpley, almost shield-like effect. We've seen
this
that
is the original vanilla Outland.
Warcraft, going over the Dalaran Dome.
Right here.
Recently as well in Warlords of Draenor, going over
recently in
WoW and Shattrath and such, as well as in Netherstorm, when it was actually going over the eco-domes, which was still there.
So look at that right there. That's the same effect that they use around the Dalaran, around Dalaran, in Hillsbrad Foothills. It's protecting it.
From the old...
Yeah, look at that right there. That is the original fucking Outland.
Farallon. Don't get me started about Farallon.
The Dalaran.
But here, look, you can see these trees now beginning to appear in the distance with crystals at their bases, and they're floating around. So this is where we get onto the title of the video. Now, this is why I've put...
This was the original Outland right here.
Question mark.
No, this wasn't Emerald Dream.
Attempt to Outland? Is there any evidence whatsoever to support that this is, you know, a little bit of a dev box?
Look at this shit, dude.
Possibly.
Look at this shit, dude.
Pre-construction of what they were looking for, Hellfire Peninsula and such. Well, the answer to that is yes.
It has a dark portal, right?
If you data mine certain things within the World of Warcraft, you can get some very intriguing information.
What the fuck, dude?
And not only that, but you can put it all together. So in an old Outland video, one of the first drafts of what Hellfire Peninsula was going to look like, and I've taken these screenshots from
it has the same fucking floating rocks.
Is in the description down below. You'll notice the reuse of these assets, the flying trees with the crystals at the bottom, and also the floating rocks that have that little bit of lava-esque look to them as well. So they were
that used to be Hellfire Citadel
that were being used in the construction of the original Hellfire Peninsula and Outland. So going back to where we were before, it's a decent size, this area, and I've heard that it's a lot of people's favourite little secret place to go to as well. So if you're doing machinima videos and you wanting something completely otherworldly, then this would be a great place to take some footage. Or if you're an RP server and you want to take it to that next little level, definitely stuff here
for
you to work
No,
with
we can't do a duel tournament here because it's instant.
If you're like me and you're just interested in exploring and finding things which are off the beaten track.
Dude, I wonder, like, how the fuck do you ever figure this out? Like, how the fuck does somebody just be like, okay, so I'm gonna have... Actually, you know what? Like, a mage blinking through the portal isn't really that hard to figure out. Like, that seems pretty damn simple. Map files? Oh, the map files. That actually makes a lot of sense. Friend at Blizzard tells them it's leaked by devs. Data mining. Yeah, I don't like data mining. I think data mining sucks. I wish they didn't do any data mining at all.
Then this is absolutely perfect for you as well. So there we go. The hidden secret Outland within the Dead Mine dungeon. And I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch.
See, I told you, I thought there was more to it than this, though.
Are in the description.
Am I wrong about that?
But before I go, I need to give a huge thank you to my channel sponsor, Yaktronics. Yaktronics.
He's not sponsored by them anymore. I don't feel bad about skipping the ad. Okay, let's see. Isn't there more to it than that? I thought there was. Secret Outland video. It looks like everybody's basically going to the exact same place. Dead Mines glitch. Get to Old Outlands patch 6.2. Dead Mines Old Outland. Old Secrets Old Outland. Yeah, this is that. Everbloom Stormwind. Yeah, holy shit, dude. Have you watched Haven Games videos? Yeah, I have. RIP, by the way. Haven Games died by like, he got like, oh wow, this is it. Outland in the Dead Mines. This video was made literally 12 years ago. Okay, here you go. Fraps.com. Yeah, this... Uploaded October 26, 2006. Yep. Dude, imagine being the first fucking person to go to here. This is gonna take a while. Doing this without, yeah, I fucking bet. Die, bitch. Wait, what kind of fucking song is this? The fuck? Wow, okay. Dude, imagine seeing this for the first fucking time, man. I would be so hyped. Wait, oh, it's going down there. Oh. I don't know about this, dude. This is a great song, by the way. What a great video. What an incredibly great video right there. That's what we still see. He didn't use a glider. Yeah, I wonder why. Well, he just jumped and he slow falled. That's about it. He didn't use a glider. Yeah, I know, but I have to get on a mage. I have to get a mage to actually go over there, unfortunately. Watch the video. It shows Blood Mess Isle and Outland. Yeah, this is crazy. What the fuck? Some guy 11 years ago, been under Stormwind. There's nothing. I'm as surprised as you are. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's actually really fucking cool, dude. WoW Secrets Old Outland has more footage to zone. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this old shit is, like, fucking amazing, dude. Okay, just a second. We'll watch the, what do you call it? The Athene thing, okay? Please continue what you're saying about Haven Games. Well, we could watch a Haven Games video if you guys wanted. All right, yeah, we'll watch that just for, you know, just for old time's sake. Okay, just a second. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, this guy, Haven Games, didn't I give this guy a shout out in one of my videos? I don't know if I did or not. Didn't I do like a shout out? Yeah, my top 5 favorite WoW channels under 20,000 subscribers. This was made 3 years ago. Was Haven one of them? I'm trying to remember. Let me double check before we start the video, okay? God damn, dude. I don't know why my computer's running so fucking slow. Maybe it has to do with the 800 different tabs of Firefox that I have open at the same time. Let me just try to reopen it. Okay, there we go.
What's up, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold. And the other day I was watching a video.
Okay. Calm down. Let's see. What is this here? Pet battles? Fuck, dude. Yeah, I did. Shit, dude. I had no idea. Wow. Shit, dude. That's... Damn. I don't even know what to say. Let's take a look at the video, okay, guys?
No brain.
All right, let's go. Let's take a look at the video. Sorry about that, guys. Warcraft from a new perspective. This is it. Early versions of WoW, the game files contained a map of Hellfire Peninsula. The map is known as Old Outland, and the zone was scrapped before the Burning Crusade came out. Although it is vastly different from what we got, you can still spot a few similarities that came out. That's obviously the Dark Portal, the biggest one right there. This version of Dark Portal is the same size as the one on the Azeroth side. This actually is a lot like the Hellfire Citadel that came out. There's the trees. There's the trees right there. Those are the little catapults and shit that they had there in Hellfire Citadel 2. They never used those weird fucking, like skin trees or whatever. With like the spikes on them, the claws. It's so big too. I don't know if it's, oh wow. Oh, it is big, holy shit. Yeah, I don't think they ever used these. Hellfire Peninsula, yeah, it's just hard for me to say. This is incredible. Oh wait, what the fuck is that? It's almost like a piranha plant or something. Oh, dude, the Plaguelands, really? I thought they didn't use those specifically in the Plaguelands. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like Western Plaguelands. Yeah, kind of. I can see why they changed it. Oh, that's the Horde area. Look at this shit, dude. Imagine if they added this shit back into vanilla WoW. In the same way. Well, there's little shit on the wall, too. Damn, this place is really big. Recolored in Zangar? I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's about the same. Can't. Oh, is it still too loud? There we go. Okay, that should be fine. Read the comments on the rip video. I don't want to get like negative about that. You know. Was eventually use it for like assets in 1.13. Yeah, they could. Yeah, look at this. Perfect after Nax content. I mean, if they did anything, this is kind of what people would want to see. Damn, this place is really big. The Ruined Alliance Keep may be the first version of what later became Honor Hold. God damn. This is really nice. Okay. This Hellfire Peninsula, not Citadel? That's what I meant to say. Check out the Eastern Stone Talon Mountains. Well, right now I'm looking at this. Okay, so these are like just the same areas that they've had before, unfortunately. Let's see. This could be an early version of Thrall. Oh yeah, this is the Horde Town from Hellfire Peninsula. I guess. It actually reminds me a lot of it. They haven't changed, I mean, they did change a lot, but I could see that it was kind of the same intent. And there's like the giant hold that you were supposed to go into and talk to that weird fucking guy with the wolf head. We're using the 3 same cane bottles. Hey, you don't mess with success, right? Look at this. Oh, they use this place in Terrakar Forest. They had this exact same building back there too. Don't ever disrespect Nazgro. Yeah, Hand of the War Chief. Yeah, what a dumb bitch. Oh, these are where the broken guys are supposed to be at. I'm assuming, like the like a comma and all of them. Okay, Nazgro. Yeah, I don't know about that. Gnome has your haircut. I guess he does. Okay, used in Hellfire Peninsula as well. Yeah, check out the Emerald Dream glitch. Okay, well let me look at this first. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Some, like, fucking weird spire thing. Okay. That's cool. Pools of Agmar can be found in this version as well. However, the remains are much smaller here. Oh! Yeah, this is the pit lord that was there. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Of course that's gonna be. Of course he's gonna be there. Why would he not be there? Oh, wow. Wait, they changed that. I don't think that's how he looks on live. He doesn't have any, there's like no skin on him or anything. God damn, dude. This place is really big. I didn't even realize this. I thought it was much smaller. It was like just like maybe a small, like little, you know, like half of Elwyn Forest or something. This is massive. I already want to play this more than Nazjar. I think that's because you know too much more about Nazjar. Like, I'm not surprised that you feel that way. Well, I think the areas in the game now are too small and too condensed. They need to space things out and make them a lot bigger and like spread out. And that's what I think they need to do. Kind of like Stormsong Valley, but more so. Stormsong Valley is a good start. Oh, wow. Oh, that's probably where the Crystal Giants were going to be at. Dude, this place is fucking huge. A bit outside the main area, a cut-off piece of land with some ruins and a silithid cave can be found. Oh. Oh. And that's that's the same shit that was in ZA. Or ZF. And it's also just in Tanaris. God damn. Looks like Tanaris map. Yeah, exactly. It's basically like Tanaris, but it's Outland. I can see why they scrapped this, though. I can. Wow. Holy shit. Just like a gamer developer area, it's not a zone? Well, of course it was supposed to be a zone. I mean, they were obviously developing Outland. This was the first draft of Outland that just didn't have... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's a lot. Holy shit, boys. That is a lot. Yeah, this is a massive zone, man. Holy fuck. This is like way bigger than any other zone in the game, I'm pretty sure. This is BFA. Yeah, bigger than BFA, exactly. It's really small, actually. I don't think so. I can see why, they changed it, though. Like, let's be honest here. So here's why I think they changed it personally. Is because a lot of these areas are kind of very derivative of things that we've already kind of seen in the game. You know, like we've seen a lot of these areas in the Western Plaguelands and in the Plaguelands in general. You know, like these areas just like random caves. This reminds you a lot of like, you know, Netherguard Keep kind of to a certain extent. And, you know, like what they actually did come out with for Outland was much more unique in my mind than what we're seeing right here, outside of like obviously the asset placements. And it's very clear also with like the this area here. This is basically just Tanaris, but it's red instead of brown. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Seemed like it was hard to fit mobs in there, so they smoothed it over, made it a lot better. Well, here's what it was rehashed kind of. Here's what I think they should do. Like whenever people see areas like this and they feel like, oh my god, this is such a really cool place. What I like about this area and what you want to think about with this area is that most of the space in here is a completely open space. Like there's not really a whole lot going on there. It's just completely open spaces that you're able to just kind of do whatever the fuck you want in. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of people missed about like WoW back in the day is that not every single little square foot of the game had to have 8 different usages for, you know, 3 different quests. There were just areas in the game where you could just go and explore, and they were just there for you to go and explore. And that's all there is to it. And I do wish that they had that. They use a human for scale whenever making zones. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what makes sense. Keep in mind, this is actually in development since the start of vanilla. Well, one way or another, I mean, like, I just really like seeing stuff like this. And I think it also does... It's very telling of like why players... I think there's a certain beauty of having things that are more spread out and they're not as... What's really the word for this? Not defined. They're not as like kept together and like people aren't taking them as seriously, right? And they're not just like overdeveloped. I think overdeveloped is probably the best way to look at it. They're overdeveloped. And yeah, they're compact, condensed, clustered, congested. That's definitely a good word. Dense. Compartmentalized, maybe a little bit. Spoon-fed? No, not spoon-fed. I think we're kind of just getting into like random criticisms of the game. But in general, I think that, yeah, the way that they did Vanilla WoW, and if you go and you look at like the map in Vanilla WoW, for example, and you look at right here, Twilight Grove, there's really nothing going on in most of the areas here. There's not really a lot going on here. Elwyn Forest, yeah, there's a few points of interest and everything like that, but it doesn't have like the same compact nature where every single different place has 3 different purposes. And I think that's something that BFA really kind of did way too much of. And I think also you can compare that to Legion too. You look at like High Mountain or like Stormheim. You know, each part of those areas have, 3 different caves underneath them, and the zones are extremely compact. What I would like to see them do more, look at Tanaris. Okay, we'll look at Tanaris. Yeah, there's basically fucking nothing there. You know why there's nothing there? Because it's a goddamn desert. Look at Ungoro Crater. It's a crater. There's dinosaurs in here. And I wish that Blizzard would make more zones and make them less condensed. And they would just, like, instead of add in an expansion with, like, maybe 3, like, hyper-condensed zones with a bunch of content inside of them, make 5 or 6 zones with a lot less content in each one of them so people can explore and just kind of go through them and just experience them in a normal way, right? That's what I would kind of like to see much more of. Smaller zones is better? I don't think so. I like the larger, more spaced-out zones, like something like Mulgore, where you're just kind of adventuring and you're exploring. And I think that's something that the game's really kind of missed out on recently, and it definitely shows. You should check the new vanilla zones with the guy. No, I know that there's plenty of other ones too, but this is the one that we're looking at here. Desolus is a good example of how not to compact and actually spread things out properly. Yeah, Desolus is great. Like Outland was. Yeah, Outland was a very good example too. A lot of the zones in Outland were very, very spread out and sparse. I think that after Wrath of the Lich King, because even you can look at something like Grizzly Hills, for example, or Howling Fjord, right? The other starting zone with like the Vicryl in them. In Howling Fjord, there are huge parts of the zone that have no real purpose. You know what I mean? There's no real purpose in them. They just exist to create the ambience of being part and being in the Fjord. And I think that's great. And I wish that they did more of that, honestly. It's something that I think that they're really just missing out on. Yeah, so Boring Tundra? Well, Boring Tundra was another good example. Yeah, Boring Tundra, there's tons of shit there too. But like if I look at a lot of these zones, right, even in like, what was this here? Like over here in Ashara, there's not really a whole lot going on over here. But the zones exist and they're things that you can explore and be part of. And I think that really makes it special. Yeah, that's basically it. I love the Borean Tundra. The bigger, the better. Well, yeah, I mean, I think so in a lot of ways. And it gives people more things to explore. And especially whenever you put things like this in the game that are like kind of these far-off secrets, people really like them. Like some of the most hyped things that we've done were like getting the Hive Mind mount and like the Lucid Nightmare and shit. I remember those streams very well because they were memorable and really fun to do. And I think Blizzard should try to integrate more of that into the actual base game rather than trying to make it optional, like kind of secret content, because I feel like that kind of makes things, it like compartmentalizes it in a way that players don't really get a chance to really experience it in the same way that I think that they should. Watch Exploration the movie adds mystery to WoW. Yeah, there's a certain amount of mystery to it, and you feel like you're also part of like a world. Because if you go out and like you're just driving around, you know, especially if you're not in like a city or something, you'll go through different areas and there'll be wide open spaces. And in current WoW, it doesn't feel like you're in a wide open space. You know, you think about being in a medieval world, you're going to see farms and wide open fields and stuff, and you never see that in the game anymore. And I think that just all of these like little tiny things do diminish the amount of like escapism and immersion that people get into the game. Because this is something I've talked about a lot before, is that a lot of people do RP in the game, but they RP at different levels. You know, they kind of look at themselves and like their character as a fantasized or romanticized version of themselves that they're kind of playing. You know, you see like girls that are like, you know, they will make their character look similar to themselves, but obviously the character's probably going to be a lot hotter, right? And it's like, look at me, right? I mean, my character, like my hairstyle, I have the most hair. You know, I have all the hair. And So it's not like that you're not going on there and you're pretending to be somebody else, but you're playing like a more, I guess, like romanticized version of yourself. And it's almost like the adventures that you do in the game are kind of, it's like a duality in a way. And I feel like a lot of people RP that way, even without knowing it. Why do I think this? Because that's what immersion is. Immersion is thinking that you're in it. And I think the more things that Blizzard has done that make the game more of a game and less of an experience, they've diminished that feeling. What about guys playing girl characters? Those are weird boys. And as I said before, I think every guy, or not every guy, but a lot of guys that play girl characters just want to know what it would be like to be a girl and be experienced and treated like a girl. And I'm okay with that. But I think that's what it is. No, I'm serious. I don't care. Delusional weird boys. Delusional fucking in denial weird boys. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I don't have a problem with that. But I think that there's a lot of these weird boys that try to, I'm not saying they're gay or anything either, Not like, transsexual or anything weird like that. They're just weird boys. And that's all there is to it. So fucking true. Yeah, I mean, get triggered all you want, but I'm telling the fucking truth. Play orc female because it's the only thing. No, dude, it's like, oh, well, we played them for the animations. While you have your fucking Draenei female that's wearing next to no clothes with her transmog, and her name is Ashley XO. Fuck you, dude. You're not doing it for the goddamn animations. And it's like, oh, well, I don't want to look at a guy's ass all day. I don't look at my character's ass ever. Like, I literally never look at my character's ass, period. Like, who the fuck goes around looking at their character's ass? Like, who plays like this? Nobody plays like that. It's just a bunch of weird boy rationalizations for people that want to pretend to be a girl. And that's fine. That's what MMOs do. And you know what? There are so many people out there doing that. I think it just proves my point even more to the fact that there are so many people out there that want to have an immersive experience. And whenever you create the zones that are basically like a theme park, it removes that immersion that players get out of it. And I think they need to do a better job with that. That's what I've got to fucking say. Full of shit? No, you guys can say whatever, right? But I know the truth, and I will never not say what I think. And I've always felt this way about people that are pretending. Weird boy's mad. No, I know. Doesn't know what an opinion is. Oh yeah, obviously this is my opinion. Play a girl character, but I don't do it to look at her ass. I just think I look cooler, whether it's animation or not. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. But I think that a lot of people are doing it because they want to experience what it would be like to be a female, right? They want to know what it would be like, oh, what would it be like if I was a girl, right? And I think that's what it is. Or maybe they have like some sort of like need to do that. Projecting? No, I'm not projecting. All the characters that I play are males. I don't play any female characters. I don't play Tomb Raider even. Whenever I found out Metroid was a girl, it was a little bit weird. I'm serious. Like I play Super Smash Brothers. I play Marth. I never play Samus. Never play Sheik or Zelda. Yeah, I'm serious. That sounds really stupid. I know it sounds really stupid, but I guess I look at characters in video games as like a visual representation of myself in the game. And so it's like I'm not a girl, so it doesn't make sense. I mean, like, I know that I'm not this guy either, but it's a lot closer. Okay, most feminine boy. Yeah, dude. That's weird. No, you can say it's weird, whatever. At least I'm willing to admit it. All right? Homophobic? Wait, what? This doesn't make any sense. What do you mean homophobic? Yeah, dude. I always play, what is this here? Considered characters. I don't know, man. Like, it's always the way that I've done things, okay? Sorry, I had to report you. Why does your character have hair then? Listen, dude. Whenever I made my first WoW character, I tried to make it look like me. It's basically a weird boy's mad as fuck. No, I'm serious. Like, the weird boys can get mad all they want. And like, I know this to be the truth. So I don't need people to, like, rationalize or tell me that I'm right or wrong. I know this is the truth. And a guy calls you homophobic? Yeah, I don't know about that. It's just stupid. Calling trans people weird? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, that's quite a reach. Sounds like you're a weird boy. Yeah, I'm not a weird boy at all. Your tune looks African American. Yeah, my guy's black. I mean, like he's kind of black, I guess. But I just clicked and I made the first character that I could. That way, nobody would take my name. That's why I made him so quickly. If you weren't right, nobody would care. Yeah, if you weren't right, they wouldn't care. I think that's a good point. So look at male and female models. Which one closer resembles your body type? Listen, dude. Like, I don't look like a dwarf female. I'll say that. Or a gnome. Like, always watch out for guys that play female gnomes. Like, I don't know what... Unless they have... The only exception is the pink pigtails. If you have the pink pigtails as a gnome, it's okay. But everything beyond that is, you know, it's a little bit too much, man. Let's see, no, people are fucking with you? Oh, I know they're fucking with you. But don't, no, they're fucking with you. But no, I mean that. Yeah, I think it's weird that people play girl characters in games. Like, cause it's like they're gonna refer to you as Asmongold, right? So if you're playing a Draenei female named Nicole, people are gonna say Nicole. And they're going to assume that you're a fucking girl, right? Which is a mistake. You should never assume somebody's a girl on the internet, but they do.